literally 12, 15,000 barrels of product sitting here that we had the ability to go in and taste. So like when Blue Knot was first launched, that was all Diageo Tullahoma product, but not all of that product ever went into a Diageo Tullahoma George Dickel product. They're like, oh, I've got different nuances, but the flavor is not what I'd used to drink it from George Dickel.
It didn't have their profile on. A lot of it is, okay, you're not doing chill filtration, you know, different mash bill, different entry proofs, different aging. And that was a big thing too, is if it didn't go through Lincoln County, which a lot of it didn't, then you don't even check the box for Tennessee Wiscom. So you've got all those different nuances that played into it. And then you start to learn more. And it's, well, would Memphis even be a good spot to actually stand up large scale distillation? Like you can make anything work anywhere, but from just like a grain perspective, there's enough large scale consumers of grain with the Tysons and the food products of the world nearby that they can swing the market. We've looked at Tennessee Distilling, individuals in the Carolinas, MGP, multiple producers of Carl's, Kentucky. And it's when you're able to outsource that more scientific repeat process. So people ask us like, well, when do you own the barrel? The second the alcohol touches it, we're the owners of that barrel. And when those things cross, so right now, everything has been owned by us the entire life of the barrels that's going into the truck.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You those go up there. They sit there for a year and a day.
I think I was telling you guys earlier about the story of we had a rick house collapse back in 2019. It was, these are the only barrels we got, so it's going into juke, it's going into alcohol.
So you get the survivor for buying is people living in Memphis were kind of over it, but for the things in that barrel, that's probably a good thing.
For us, I always assumed it was we're getting maybe a couple more months of active aging for a year versus living in Kentucky. Finally ran the reports, and we were aging for almost entire 12 months out of the year, where you're getting that constant interaction. We do luckily bottom out where you get the full extraction, drives to the core of the barrel, but we turn so quickly out of that it's effectively a 12-month aging cycle. And it's really cool to see that interaction stretch it for 12 months, and you're getting X number of months on an annual basis of additional aging. The higher humidity means we're also evaporating less into the air, so we're retaining more in the barrel.